Welcome back to Cars and Guitars, Mix the name, and it has been a hot minute since I've bought a guitar that hasn't needed some sort of assembly. This is an entire guitar in here. I don't need to find a neck or paint it. It's great. The place I bought this from, I buy all my strings, and I've even bought some pedals and stuff before. I've never actually bought one of their guitars. The company's called Artist. They're an Aussie company. They have affordable guitars that you can buy in all sorts of S and T and single cut flavors. So this video is going to be entirely what I think of this guitar. This is 50 Australian dollars, 250 Australian dollars, close enough. Definitely one of the cheaper ones, but from everything I've read and seen, they are fantastic quality and heaps of bang for buck. So in this video, this is going to be just the entire, I'm going to run through it, we're going to hear it out of the box, tear it down, have a look, and in the second video, I'm going to do the thing where I modify it extensively and paint it. It's going to be great. I won't spoil what the second video is going to be, but you'll probably be able to guess from some of the tunes I play, you loyal subscribers, you. It's another Pumpkins build. Let's get this thing unboxed. My mate Winnie has been itching to do an unboxing. Come back, Winnie. So what we've got here is an Artist Guitars AP54J. I don't know what all that stands for. 54 Junior? Don't sue me, Gibson. It is essentially a single cut P90 wraparound tailpiece, one tone, one volume. I'll put the proper specs up on the side here because I'm just going off what I can remember. This thing is nice, like really nice. 249 Australian dollars. So from the website, AP54J, premium single cutaway guitar. That's what it says on the website. Body is African mahogany, the neck's mahogany. Scarf joint, nice, not going to snap that off anytime soon. Bolt on. It's the 24 3/4 Gibson scale length. Don't sue me, Gibson. Fretboard material, Eco Rosewood. I don't know what that means, but it's really dark and consistent and looks nice. 43mm width nut. Dog ear P90. Bolted straight onto the body. Bridge, adjustable wraparound Wilkinson. That is, that is not a generic bridge. Comes with Diodario strings. You can check out the website. This is not a sponsored thing or anything either. I bought this because I've got a grand plan, and this was a really affordable, but from what I read, high quality. I'm about to find out. Single cutaway rock machine. Let's plug this thing in. Hear how it sounds straight out of the box. All right, so it's actually been about 3 weeks since I unboxed this. Haven't put it down. I don't know if it's because, new toy thing and you just want to constantly, because it's fun and exciting, but there's a couple of things I've noticed over the past few weeks I didn't mention before. The rolled fretboard, my goodness, does this thing feel great in your hand. Like, ooh, so good. It feels different. Not in a bad way. I really like it, yeah. The fretboard thing is, this neck is great, and it's also, if it's got something on the back, it's very thin and satiny, feels great. It's got a sticker that says QC passed, Hank. Made in People's Republic of China. Let's just hear how it sounds. I've got this in half step down, pretty sure. Half step down. I'm going to play a bunch of tunes. Some of them aren't going to be in the proper tuning, but you know, we're going to make do. Clean. How good does it sound? We've only got one pickup, and you know, so there's not a lot we can do. I can play with the volume and stuff, but nobody wants to muck around. You put it on you to put it 7.35. Yeah, dude, this thing sounds sick. I am really falling in love with this P90. I've got a plan for this whole guitar that I'm going to do in another video. And I was going to swap this out for something same but different. I'm thinking I'm going to keep this, but have to slightly do some extra work, which is really on brand for me. That was mostly clean, chuck a little bit of drive on at the end, just to... Sounds absolutely awesome. Let's just really spice this up and throw a bit of distortion on, keeping in mind I mentioned about the tuning thing. Not going to be in the right tuning for this next sound snippet, but bear with me, alright? Bit of P90 hum, but you get that on with the distortion and the fact that it's a P90. Sounds sick. What more can I say? $249 Australian. Let's go and see what makes this thing so freaking sweet. I've got 3 screwdrivers, and I think that's too many. Let's see what we got. Possibly the quickest teardown ever, because there's not a lot to tear down. Let's pop these off. I've got stuff everywhere. What do you say? B for bridge. And dang. I was hoping this would be a slightly different style. Oh, that's fine. Oh no, might be able to reuse this for what I want. Interestingly, very interestingly, traditionally the Gibson-y flavors, whatever, this is screwed straight to the top of the Mohawk body. This is fully routed, so you could drop another flavored P90 in there. I'm imagining mini humbucker, throw a Flightbird pickup in there. That's pretty cool, and that's going to help me significantly. Let's flip it over and come have a look in here. Honestly, this is about as expected. Small pots, there's nothing wrong with them. And a really clean wiring job. It's all, you know, as I'd expect, shielded off really nice. What more is there to say? I'm trying to find, I can't see a seam line. There could be one there. Definitely don't think it's one piece body, or is that one? I don't know. But yeah. Not a lot to see on this. Oh wait, maybe I'll look on the front. Now I can't see a seam line on the front, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have like a mahogany veneer. Let's check in our cavities. It's very consistent. I'm perplexed. Is it a one-piece body? That would be cool. I don't necessarily know why it's cool that I have one piece, but you know. Look, that's about what makes it tick. Wilkinson bridge. Really cool intonatable wraparound and the beautiful neck. Hank. Super, super nice finish on the neck. Let's get to the plan, because I do have one. So the plan is, now that I've pulled this perfectly functional fine guitar apart, we're doing the Machina Tour #1 guitar, that Les Paul Special, 2 P90s, kind of yellowy looking, cool sticker. I think it was Jim Morrison. We're doing that. I really like this pickup, and I'm going to try and find a way to keep it. Can I don't know. Going to have to leave that with me. I'm going to try and keep this. I'm going to put a neck humbucker in it. I'm not going to hook it up because the Machina one wasn't hooked up. It only had volume and tone for the bridge. Bypassed, didn't have a switch here. And it's a stop tail, it's not a wraparound. I'm gonna have to plug and get these out properly. We're gonna be plugging, we're gonna be drilling, we're gonna be putting a Tuna Magical tailpiece on. I might even put a picture up of the guitar that we're gonna turn this into. And we're gonna strip the poly off. Maybe. It's thick, it's double C thick. But it's a good base to paint on. Let me ponder that. But in a odd way to finish a video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one because this is getting things done to it.